you've been through, why you got scars. Since you walked through the door, I've been trying to reach you, 'cause I feel you. What's the story to tell? What's the story behind the mountain you're trying to climb? Think I've heard it before in a movie line. We can write our own ending this time. I wanna say no, but I cannot lie. I'm so curious about your life, but you're a stranger trying to hide. What I see is not, you don't deny. I wanna see the rest of you tonight. Seven of you and only one is for real. You spin me around and you make believe. Seven of you and only me. How can I trust your personality? Seven you and only one is for real. Let me be the one that makes you feel. Seven you and only me. Seven you and only one is for real.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, or if you're brand new here and this is the very first time you ever see me, what's up? I am Jen. I share all things health and wellness here on the channel. Anything I do to level up my own life, I share with you guys in hopes to inspire and motivate you to do the same. So if that sounds like your jam, make sure to subscribe before we jump into today's video. All right, beauties, good morning and welcome back to another full day of eating and vlog, and we have a lot to catch up on. It has been a minute and I have a ton to talk about with you guys, but as you can see, got my vest on here. We're getting ready to go knock out our run this morning. It is a nice crisp morning, but the sun is out now, so we're gonna go knock out a short run with some changes coming to our running training and all of that. Again, we have a lot to catch up on, so we will do that once we get done with our run. We had our coffee this morning, got some work done this morning. I love getting up early and having a productive morning. It sets the tone for my entire day. We've already got dinner cooking in the crock pot, so we are set up for success tonight. Again, something else that I love and just helps me to have a way more productive day. But let's go knock this run out and then we'll get caught up on all the things.
I don't really care if you are mine. I don't need another sign. I'm wearing you down to the ground. We're done for the night. I really don't care if you are mine, but I'm keeping you in the line. You really don't know which way to turn. You're always one step behind. Going down this road again. I don't wanna explain myself. You grasp for every crumb of hope, although you've reached the end of my road. The glimpse that you think you see ain't nothing that I'll ever be. That's the last I'll ever be. You really don't mind if you are wrong. You just need someone around. I'm holding you tight into my grip, a rebound that I found. I really don't care if you are mine. I'm just keeping you in the line. Going down this road again. I don't wanna explain myself.
Guys, you saw me just mix up the post-workout shake. Sorry, my daughter was jamming, cleaning. But anyways, the run was awesome. Just mixed up the post-workout shake. I'm not really hungry and I have a bunch of stuff to do that I need to be like really focused for, and I don't want to eat. So post-workout shake is really awesome because my brain fires better that way, and I'm just not hungry right now. So we're going in with a scoop and a half of the Formula 1. This is a cafe latte. Absolutely love it. It's delicious. We've got our ignition, which is our high glycemic carb, and then of course a scoop of creatine. This is going to get me 30 grams of protein in and some carbs to help replenish those glycogen stores that I definitely just used up on that 4-mile run. It was a really good one. Super pumped for that. But I've got some exciting work I've got to knock out quickly, and then we will chat. it is finally time to eat. We have got a ton of stuff done. We've been super productive and I'm feeling really good about that, but I am starving and I'm ready to go in with this deliciousness. We're having so many taco things this week. I am filming a video for you guys. I'll give you guys a bunch of different taco ideas, but we are going in with some little taco pizzas that I just whipped up in the air fryer. I did actually film a reel and a short for this. I'm going to post it on Instagram and here on YouTube. So go check it out. Super quick and easy to throw together. And a whopping 58 grams of protein, which we are here for. 672 calories, 58 grams of protein, 50 carbs, and 38 grams of fat for both of these. If you did want to slash the calories a little bit, if you're in a cut, you could omit the taco blend cheese, which is about 110 calories a serving. And you could throw something like this queso sauce on, which is only like 30 calories a serving. And that would be absolutely delicious as well. And then of course, you just saw I mixed up my greens and reds because I didn't get to take those this morning. We go on with these every single day, as well as vitamin D, full mega, and the microfactor pack. If you guys ever have any questions about your micronutrients or what to supplement with or vitamins or anything like that, make sure to reach out to me and I will help you, because it's really so important to make sure you're filling all the gaps and getting all your micronutrients in as well, making sure that your gut health is optimal and firing on all cylinders and all the things. We don't want to be sick. We want to be feeling good. We want to have energy. We want to make sure our metabolism, fat loss, all the things that we are trucking for every single day, that we're optimizing them in the best way that we can, right? So we're going to go in with lunch and then I swear we'll sit down and we'll catch up on everything together. Also, side note, I just used my pizza cutter to cut these babies up, and I have to tell you guys, I've had this thing forever. As you can tell, it's well loved, but it's literally the best pizza cutter ever in the world. I will try to link it down below if I can find it, but again, we've had it for 100 million years, but it is so awesome. All right, guys, we just finished lunch, so now we are going to have our chat. I feel like there's so much to catch up on. I don't even know where to start, but I guess I'll start with where I've been. I've been MIA. As you guys know, I didn't post any videos last week. I was going to try to get them up, but I just couldn't. My daughter has been in and out of the hospital the last couple weeks. I mean, really months, but she had gotten sick before and was in the hospital some months ago when she first found out that she was pregnant. If you guys have been around for a while, then you would know her last pregnancy with my grandson. She was really sick, in and out of the hospital. She has hyperemesis gravidarum, I believe is how you pronounce it. And it affects like less than 2% of pregnant women, and it gets worse with every pregnancy. She had it with her first one, but she wasn't as sick and we didn't know what it was until her second pregnancy, which was my grandson. And now this is her third pregnancy, and it has gotten progressively worse, every one, and this one being the worst. And she was in and out of the hospital in the beginning, and then she was okay for a little bit, and then went through a really bad spell and was in and out of the hospital last couple weeks. And this time they have also been tracking and making sure that the baby is okay and just growing properly, and there's been a lot of stuff going on. So needless to say, I was either in the hospital with her, or if my son-in-law was in the hospital with her, then I had the kids. So our normal schedule and routine with work and training, just all the things, obviously was not going to be the norm. She is home now and she is feeling better. She is doing better, and prayerfully she stays out and is good for the remainder of her pregnancy. She is now high risk because of this, and she has to go to a specialist a couple times a week and get the baby tracked and just all kinds of stuff to make sure her and baby are okay. So thank you for everybody that has reached out, either all my clients in the app or on Instagram or anywhere, and offered prayers and your thoughts and all of that. We definitely have felt them, and they are working, and she is doing much better. So I am glad for that. But that's why I was MIA last week, obviously gonna be there for my baby and make sure that my kids are good first and foremost above anything else. So we just had to kind of take a pause on work, and I am thankful that I was able to do that. And you guys are so very understanding and awesome. But because of that, our training for our marathon got pushed back a couple weeks, because we had originally were going into the week, not last week, the week before, to do a deload week. And so it wasn't going to be like a huge deal not running a ton, but we still had miles that we needed to get ticked off, and we didn't get those ticked off. And then last week we didn't get to run at all. So because of that being a couple weeks behind, and then everything going on with my daughter, we have decided that we are going to push our marathon back. So we were hoping to sign up and do a marathon in April, and that is not going to be the case for a couple different reasons. One, as you push it later into the year, even by a couple weeks, it's already starting to get really, really hot now. in the morning times or daytimes when you're running a marathon, even if you start running at 7 in the morning, you're not going to finish before the sun is absolutely beaming, which just makes running that much harder. So they stop even doing a lot of marathons down in Florida after a certain time of the year. And so then if we had to travel somewhere else, I'm not going to have my daughter traveling somewhere else when she could go into labor, and I certainly wouldn't want to be away if she ended up back in the hospital. And there's no world that we will cross a marathon finish line without all 3 of our children there to greet us as we cross that finish line. That's such a huge moment in my husband and I's life, and they're going to see their dad and I cross that finish line. They want to be there. We want them to be there, and there's just no world where that doesn't happen. That wouldn't even be a complete marathon for me if I didn't cross the finish line and see their 3 faces on the other side. Sorry, that always makes me emotional. You guys know that. It's like such a huge goal and something so very, very hard that we are working towards, and that's something that we just will share with our kids. But besides that, I wouldn't want, if we did it even before she ended up going in labor, if she ended up getting sick again and went in the hospital, then I just need to be here. I need to make sure that I am close to her, and I need to make sure that her and baby are good and healthy, and then we can do the marathon. It's not going anywhere. Our goals aren't changing. We're still going to complete the marathon. We're still going to be training every single week. We won't train exactly as if we were going to be running a marathon next month, but we are going to still be continually stacking miles and getting time on our feet. We'll just be that much better by the time that we do run the marathon. So we'll see how the marathon goes. I know over the summer months, it's just really hard, especially anywhere down here because it's so extremely hot. So it may have to be after the summer at the first part of fall, or I don't know. We'll keep you posted and we'll see how everything goes. If my daughter ends up doing really good over the next however many weeks and we think that we could pull it off somehow, then you never know. We may end up doing that, but I'll keep you guys posted. The goal is not going away. It's not a no. It's just a not right now type thing. So we're still going to be training. We're still going to be running. We're still going to be conditioning our minds and our bodies to complete this huge goal of ours, but it's just going to look a little bit different right now. And that happens. Life happens, right? And family and our kids are the most important. So that always takes top priority over everything else, over work, over goals, over everything. So make sure that our girl is good and her baby girl that she is growing right now are both strong and healthy. And that's the main goal. So that's a little update on where I've been and what's going on with our training. And I know that was a lot, and I'm not going to sit here and gab your ear off forever. I'm going to go ahead and knock out some more work really quick. I have a couple more client things to do. I am trying to finish my cookbook, which I am so very excited about. Also, the signups are open right now for my spring group coaching program, which I am super pumped about. It's going to be starting April 15th. I am so very excited for this one because it's the first official one in my app, and I have absolutely just been loving the new app, loving the leaderboard challenge, love watching everybody in there crush it. We're going to be doing the leaderboard challenge for this 8-week group coaching program as well. So many things are going to be included. I'll include some graphics here, but if you guys have any questions, make sure to reach out. Also, I am now offering on my website Afterpay and Affirm. So if you need a payment plan to get in on the 8-week group coaching program, it is live on my website. So go check it out. Taking a break from running my gator for a second, but we will finish chatting, I promise. But I am going in with a fruit bowl. If you guys have caught my grocery hauls, you know that I have been like on a crazy fruit kick lately, and I have a bunch of goodies in here. We've got watermelon, we've got cantaloupe, we've got pineapple, and we've got grapes. 268 calories for this entire huge bowl of fruit. How awesome. 3 grams protein, 70 carbs, and 0 fat for this gorgeous rainbow afternoon snack. Up some Pilates a little bit ago. I've been trying to do like 10 minutes of Pilates or core work or something every day. I haven't been consistent with it, but that's my goal. So we just finished that up. Already had the chicken in the crock pot like I told you guys earlier. So dinner was ready to go. Just whipped up some sweet potatoes and threw it all together. Chicken stuffed sweet potatoes are absolutely delicious. So we've got the chicken on there. I threw some of this queso on there. Some of the Good and Gather chunky corn and black bean salsa, which is delicious. Awesome macros. All of the Good and Gather salsas are really good. 15 calories a serving, 2 tablespoons, and then a serving of the Daisy sour cream on there. And this is clocking in at 431 calories, 33 grams of protein, 48 carbs, and 11 grams of fat. All right, guys, dinner was awesome. We did Taco Tuesday literally all day. All we had was taco stuff, but it was delicious. Now we're going in with the Yasso sea salt caramel chocolate crunch bar. The crunch ones are like my favorite, 150 calories. And then also the Fairlife chocolate protein shake, 30 grams of protein. We're going to get in the sauna for a few minutes, jump in the shower, and go to sleep. We're trying to get in bed early so we can get up early. Right over 13,000 steps for the night. So after we finish this dessert, jump in the sauna for a few minutes, we're going to call it a wrap for the night. All right, guys, so that'll do it for this full day of eating and vlog. I wanted to finish because we didn't finish chatting about the upcoming group challenge that is starting. These group coaching programs are like my babies. I pour my heart into these group coaching programs, and I have built them for the person that I was when I first started my health journey. When I was 60 pounds heavier and I had no idea about nutrition, had no idea about exercise, had no idea about mindset and how much that plays a part in our everyday life and our personal growth and our health journey and behaviors and habits and routines and all of those things that actually help you not only find your way on your health journey, but be able to stick to it long term, because it isn't just about losing the weight. It's about being able to sustain that lifestyle so that you don't find yourself right back to square one once the challenge is over. And does that mean that the 8 weeks is like an end all be all, just bam, you're able to fix your life? No, the health journey is something that is ongoing from now until forever. It's something that you can lose if you don't stick with the habit. But that's why I focus so heavily on mindset and behavior and habits and all of that, really driving that part home during these 8-week programs, because that is what's going to help you maintain this lifestyle once the challenge is over. You understand the concepts and ideas behind why we do the things that we do, how we can help make them a little bit easier, how much all of these things play a part in our health journey and remaining successful on it. I know that when I went into the gym on day one to lose weight or overcome anything that I've really overcome, and that being addiction or weight loss, dropping out of high school, going back to college, raising kids, just all of the things that I have overcome. And one day we'll maybe dive deeper into a lot of those things, but a lot of the really hard things that I have overcome and how I was able to overcome them and make a better life for myself and my family, I pour all of that into these. It's not just about weight loss, is I guess the point that I'm trying to get at. I'll actually go over, so we do every week in the group coaching programs, every Monday night, we have a group Zoom call. And that is where I really tackle a lot of the mindset and behavior topics, which is, again, the driver of weight loss and your health journey. And this 8 weeks, I try to switch these up. So let me get in here. First, with the 8-week program, I'll just go through what you would get if you sign up for the program. Everybody gets swag boxes full of a ton of different goodies. They're different all the time, but there's samples in there of greens and reds, and we're going to have some fun stuff in there this go round. Also, just books and motivational things. It just depends, whatever I want to throw in there. Really awesome stuff. You'll get custom macros. You'll get access to my app, which is the inwithjen fitness app, which I am absolutely loving. I can customize your habits on your dashboard to help remind you and hold you accountable to whatever those things are. And I customize those individuals. Everybody's goals are a little bit different. Everything they're working on is a little bit different. So I really individualize it to what you need and what you are trying to obtain. 21-page client guide that comes with it, 8-week workout program, weekly check-ins and adjustments, the weekly group Zoom calls that I'll go over those topics in just a second, daily education and motivation in the app. You can track all your food, your progress photos, your measurements, all of that right in the app. You have 24/7 direct messaging with me in the app, a huge recipe bank with all the macros and ingredients that you need for those. And if you use those, it automatically deducts it out of your macros, which is an absolutely awesome feature of the app. Then we have mini challenges every single week and weekly prizes to go with whoever wins those mini challenges, just to help keep it fun and fresh and help you stay engaged, because being on a health journey is hard enough on its own. So finding ways to make it fun and fresh and stay engaged with a bunch of other like-minded people just helps make the process a little bit easier. easier. It just helps keep it exciting over the 8 weeks, which is very, very important, right? And then we have the leaderboard challenge, which I have a bunch of people in the app now doing a leaderboard challenge, and you get points for checking off your daily habits. Any workouts that you do, you get points. Personal best, you get points. Hitting your macro targets, you get points for. Just all kind of awesome stuff. And you can watch yourself crawl on the leaderboard as you earn points throughout the challenge. And we are going to be having, it shows first, second, and third on the leaderboard challenge. So I will be giving prizes to the top 3 winners of that leaderboard challenge over the 8 weeks. And then I also will be picking one overall transformation winner at the end that will win a $500 grand prize. So not only do you earn the results, which is really the biggest prize, but you also have a gazillion chances to win small prizes or the overall big prize at the end or the leaderboard challenges. So there's so many ways to win within the 8 weeks, which I think is absolutely awesome. Now let's get back in here and I will tell you what our mindset topics are this go round for the Zoom calls. Again, I try to change those up each one because I have a lot of people that come back in the challenges so that they can continue getting progress on their journey. Plus they just like the camaraderie and the community and the accountability and the games and all of that just to help keep them accountable and keep that momentum going. So I love seeing the returning clients to the programs. So the first Zoom call, we always go over the introduction, just basics, Q&A, all of that, things about the app, nutrition, workouts, questions anybody has, anything like that. So week 1 Zoom is all about the introduction. Second weekend, we will be talking about the commitment. That is going to be a really fun one. Third one is going to be the how-to self-motivation. Everybody's always talking about motivation, so we're going to really dive into a key component of that. Number 4 is the path to personal empowerment. That one's going to be a really good one. Week 5, we are going to be talking about the next play. That's going to be a really good one. Week 6 is overcome to become. 7, we're going to be talking about the gift of change. I know a lot of us are really scared of change, but I see change as a gift, and I'm really going to take a deep dive into that, talking to everybody about it on week 7. That's going to be awesome. Week 8 is the final week, and we are going to be going all in on finishing strong. And then once it's all said and done, we are going to do a wrap-up Zoom this time, and that's where I'm going to announce the winner. We haven't done that before. I normally announce the winner in the Facebook group, but this one we're going to do a last wrap-up Zoom to announce the winner to everybody in the group. So that's going to be really awesome. So we have some awesome fun topics, and I have some fun stuff planned for each of them. So if you are feeling stuck in your weight loss journey or just in your health journey or in life in general, because again, this is about more than weight loss, I am looking to help people change their lives. That is what I have done in my own life, and that's what I want to help anybody that I can talk to or touch. I want to help them be better. I want to help people get to their best selves. And that is my ultimate goal. And that's why I touch on the whole mind, body, and spirit, because you can't just lose weight on the scale. It has to be more than that or it won't stick. And so if that is you, if that speaks to you and you are ready to make a change, then sign up, jump in with us, do it. You can't wish your waistline away. You can't wish your life away. Nobody's going to help you. You have to pull the trigger on doing something different. Even if this feels like something out of your comfort zone, that might be exactly what you need to get you to the next level in life, to help you to feel better, to look better. If you feel your best, then you can be your best to your kids, to your spouse, to your job. And I can promise you, if you are not firing on all cylinders when it comes to your body, your health, your energy, your mind, you are absolutely not executing like that in the rest of your life. It bleeds into every other area of your life. So take charge, be the hero in your own story. And even if it isn't my group, get into something, get into groups of like-minded people that are leveling up and being better, best health, best mind, best business, best relationships, whatever it is that will help you level up in life. Go ahead and get in those circles, get in those programs, get in that coaching, get in that accountability. Do something different than what you've been doing to help you level up at life. That's what it's going to take. But I would love to have you in the group. If you guys have any questions, make sure to reach out to me. I am offering Afterpay and Phorm on my website now. So if you need help with payments, you have that option available on my site, inwithjen.com. I always have it linked down below. And again, if you have any questions or you have any reservations or you're just not sure if this is something that's for you, no matter if you're a beginner, an intermediate, or advanced, this will absolutely benefit you. But if you're curious about it or you have questions, just go ahead and reach out to me and I am here to answer any questions. I'm happy to help. But I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with anybody else you think it may be helpful to. I hope you guys are having an absolutely killer day. I love y'all to pieces and I will catch y'all in the next video.